on day 2, hiking out in the Painted Desert. So it is really spectacular. You know, just as far as you can see, it's this beautiful landscape. And no trees. Haven't seen a tree for, well, I take that back. You can see the visitor center still, which is wild. Let me see if I can pan over to it. Way back there, you see that tall mesa? That's where it's at. Back there, kind of to the left. There's 3 or 4 trees. You could just make them out. See on that screen there? Just 3 or 4 little trees on the top left of the mesa. Anyway, that's all the trees that I've seen in the past couple of days. And that's okay. You know, this is like a whole different world. It's funny to be out here and, you know, feel like, I don't know, like you're just taking a vacation from the rest of the world. I mean, quite literally you're on vacation, but, you know, it's a whole new level when there's nothing that you've seen before like this. It's just, you know, otherworldly. And every time I come up around another one of these little mounds, I keep looking back into them to see, you know, is there something that I need to go catch? Do I gotta go take a glimpse at something? That now's the time, you know, when you're here, that's when to do it. It's really cool. So these huge mounds have like an internal drainage. You could see like the surface drainage and stuff, and that's really easy to spot. But it's really cool. They have these like internal drains. So like when you climb up on top, you'll see there's these little conical depressions, and in those depressions there's like a pipe, a drain that it's naturally created. And I don't know exactly how that whole mechanism works, but it's really, really neat to see. So there's stuff that gets drained from way up top and stays inside, and every once in a while you'll see like a little mouth at the bottom of one of these hills. And that's where I'm presuming, oh, that's a nice canyon. Let's take a little look. That's where I'm presuming that the water is draining out from. So we're on roughly a 5-mile hike today, plus detours. You know, we're willing to do about 7 or so. Not trying to do too many miles. Just keep it kind of light and easy. We don't really want to consume too much water either. You know, they say here in the Painted Desert and Petrified Forest, they recommend at least a gallon for each hiker for each day. And my little hiker Kiwi consumes a fair bit of water. This is a beautiful place. Consumes a fair bit of water, and so I need to be a little cautious here. I did pack us a little over 3 gallons. We were planning on being out for 2 days, and so you know, we'll head in tomorrow morning, and I think we'll be pretty low on water at that point. But it's funny, you know, carrying water weight, it transitions to your stomach and it gets a whole lot easier to carry. So, you know, you might have started out around, I don't know, 25 pounds worth of water. And now that I'm at like 15, it's not that bad. there's really cool stuff that, you know, kind of keeps coming up. So there's this really dark ledge right there that it's along the drainage for this river that I think, I don't know if I'm in part of the lithodendron wash still. I think I am. But this major wash system through here, you know, it would probably be something to see that actually flowing. You know, to see water moving through that would be really pretty amazing. I wonder where you'd need to be to see something like that. What would the safe spot be, is I guess my question. It's cool. There's, you know, just petrified wood all over the place. I know it's Petrified National Forest. It's just, you know, how funny. It's again that otherworldly feel where it's like, yep, petrified wood. Kiwi. Big fan, huh, Kiwi? Big fan? All right. She likes it. Anytime we can go out and hike, Kiwi's a fan. She likes to be out in nature, and you know, she really keeps me level-headed out in places like this, because you know, sometimes I get in my head and, you know, I'm not having the best of times. I'm thinking about other things that don't really matter, and then I come out here with Kiwi, and she's just got this huge smile on her face. How could you think anything but good thoughts looking at that dog smiling at you? I'm sure if you've got an animal, a dog or cat, you know, they enjoy your presence. If you got a dog, take them on adventures with you. God, dogs love that sort of stuff. They love to be with you. They love to explore new territory. It's a really positive thing for you guys. You do this bonding together. You know, I always feel like Kiwi and I are really close. I take her with me to work. I take her with me hiking. I take her with me everywhere. And those few times that I don't take her, you know, she seems like she's dejected, like she's, you know, like she's bummed out that she wasn't included. And she's part of the family. So, you know, if you can take your dog to a national park like what we're doing here, why not, right? It is really pretty incredible. I talked about it earlier, this material we're hiking on. It's so soft and easy. I've not gone on hikes before that it's a lot of sandy wash and stuff, but you know, even when you're hitting some of the rock, because it's over this dirt plane, it just gives, and you know, it's really soft on the feet. It does make it a little difficult though. Ooh. So I stumbled onto some of this yesterday, and some beautiful patches. I think it's, there we go. That's in the screen now. I think it's selenite gypsum. It's a evaporite mineral, and every once in a while, yeah, look at this little seam of it. Every once in a while, I've stumbled onto what I thought was going to be trash that was in the national park, and I kind of made my way to it thinking like, I'll do a good deed, I'll carry it out, and it turned out to be this stuff. It was this gypsum. Now if you see it, leave it. You know, make it prominent so somebody else can see it. They'll, like a moth, go to the glistening light like I did. But they'll see it, and it's beautiful. So leave this stuff in the park for other people to enjoy. It's one of those things that makes this place magical. With that, I'll leave you go.